So often I have these 4 to 8 bar loops that doesn't seem to never go anywhere. Let's try to turn them into something. Let me perhaps try to break down my ideas. Perhaps let's try to start with the sample. So this is the sample that I started with. So what I did is that I tried to kind of chop everything up with reversed and some like little repeats in between, as you can see from these. So it goes like this. From there, what I added is I added an EQ cassette effect to make it kind of lo-fi. Then I added the reverb, and then I'm sending it to a bus of mine that has rotor cabinets on it. So that would be the main kind of foundation of the whole thing. So to get the creative juice flowing, I went straight away and add a drum or like some sort of groove. So of course I added the snare, some hi-hats. So since this sample, or at least the sample chop was pretty nice, I tried to kind of go a little bit far with the hi-hats instead of just like regular hi-hats. So this is what I have without the effects, just like this. But on top of that, I added inflow. And then this kind of makes like a very so on top of that, I added infiltrator. This kind of creates a lot of movements within my my hi-hats. And then after this, I just added an EQ and then send it to my bus. My bus which is already pretty made on my template, so it makes it easier to pick. And then from there, I just build the rest of the drums. And then of course kind of a regular hats. So yeah, this is my drums, and with the sample it sounds like this. And then I added a piano, like kind of a very dark one note piano. Pretty simple. I cut off the lows on this one, so it doesn't really clash with any additional bass that I'm going to add, which is the 808. So the 808 is pretty straightforward, nothing really special about it. Just a pretty simple pattern. I added an EQ on this to kind of filter the highs a little bit. Not that the highs were too pronounced, but it was helping. Plus I had the piano on top, so it was kind of a nice mix. And then the rest was just like adding some stuff on top of it. So I have this reversed hi-hat. Then I have this glitch effect. It's pretty nice. Had this on my own like little sample pack, I guess. And then I have this this snare. Kind of ends every couple of bars. So this is everything so far. So that is the four bar idea. So from the intro, I had there was a pretty cool piano kind of sample. So what I did is I kind of chopped that around, and this is what I have. This sample, or at least these chops from again the original sample, that I kind of reverse, so it gives like a little nice background. So that is the small idea. Now from here, it's I'm not really sure what to do from here, or at least where to take this, but you know, we're here to figure that out. All right, so I said this second part as maybe like a second verse, and the first part would be like maybe a chorus or something. So how do I see this start then? Anyway, so it will be something like this. Maybe let's add the glitch. Then here comes the yeah, something like this. I think that would be nice. Let me just try to maybe rearrange some parts. So after a long edit, this is I guess kind of the final idea, if I can say so. So first, I did change the kick, so now I have a very aggressive kick, and then after this, there was a few other sections that I kind of rearranged a little bit. But yes, let's take a listen, I guess. Alright, so here's another one. Let me just try to kind of break down the sample. So this is kind of my little loop sample. And then yeah, that's it. I have a small drums following that. And then of course an 808. Alright, so let me just try to maybe make something out of this. This little section is already something. I think this is something that maybe like a hook. And then we'll take the kick out, so that's already something that I can work with. But let's see. Now initially there was also this section of the sample that was pretty cool. So I think I'll use that, and maybe let me chop that to something. All right, so this is kind of my my second sample, or second chop. Yeah, so that's I guess that would be a nice loop. I added duck on top of that, so like the cut is not too obvious. So let's see, man. All right, let me just add a little bit more of maybe a little more drums, because the drums feels quiet. All right, so a little mixing. I'm just adding a side chain to the main sample. I am side chaining this to the kick. I think this is good. Let's hear it from the top. Yeah, I think this is nice.